Well, hello and welcome to Rosalie's Kitchen. Well, you know, guys, I'm the author of Rosalie's Serving Country and Rosalie's Serving Italian cookbooks. And tonight, we're going to do something great right out of my Rosalie's Serving Italian. We're going to make a wonderful appetizer for your guest, and it's called Bruschetta Bread. So I've got a nice crusty loaf of Italian bread here. I've just cut that through with my serrated edge knife, and I've laid both halves open for you to see. First thing we're going to do is use our good, wonderful green and our extra virgin olive oil. And this is about a ½ cup, so on both sides, we're going to go ahead and we're going to just lather that in about a ¼ cup on both sides. We want to get a good amount of olive oil. That's important because that's where our flavor is really going to come from. Okay, so this is real simple. To make simple bruschetta bread, you really just want a tomato basil base. So what we're going to do now is we're going to sprinkle just a little bit of my garlic, coarse garlic salt with parsley added on both sides. Just a little bit, not a whole lot, just to give a little bit of flavor. And then we're going to use the real garlic. Not a whole lot, as you can see I've cut up about 3 cloves there and just kind of scatter on both sides. And we're just going to do a little bit of that because we don't want you to get burnt in your mouth, but we do want a little bit of a taste there. Okay, next thing we're going to use our wonderful homegrown tomatoes, and we're going to do that on this side down here. So just come right on in a little bit, if you would. And we're going to do the other side a little bit more creative, but on this side we're going to do just the traditional wonderful fresh tomatoes. And I even like to put in a few of my, if you can see that loaf right there, we've got the olive oil and the coarse garlic salt with the parsley added, a little bit of our, you can see our chopped garlic there. I'm going to add a few of these sun-dried tomatoes because they're so flavorful. These have been soaking in our olive oil, and I'm going to just add a few of those right along the edges here. And now what we're going to do with this side is we're going to go ahead and use our basil leaves. And don't be afraid to use quite a few of these. These are right out of my garden. You can also get these at your general store, grocery store. And you want to just really pile on those wonderful basil leaves. That's your fresh basil. Next, to top this off, we're going to go ahead and give just a little bit of sprinkle of our coarse garlic salt and our ground black pepper right here. And then we're going to add our Parmesan cheese. So if you'll just come in this and watch me do this, you can see me just put that on there real heavy. You want that really good. We're going to roast this in the oven at 400 degrees. And there's your typical wonderful bruschetta bread for anybody's party that you want to have. Okay, got that? Cameraman, come on in, get a really pretty shot of this, because this is so pretty. Oh my goodness, it's going to be gorgeous when it's made up. Now this one, let's be a little more creative with this one. You can make bruschetta bread with a whole lot of things. So what about some Genoa salami? Oh my gosh, let's put a little bit of that on. And we might have some lovers of Genoa salami out there. These, you can also use pepperonis. And all right, so what do you think maybe about a little bit of our fresh mushrooms here all sliced up? Maybe somebody might like some nice big mushrooms. We'll go ahead and put a few of those on. Right? Next, we're going to use maybe some fire roasted peppers. Now all of this is just depends on your taste, what you might not like, or what you might like, okay? And then we're going to use the rest of our sun-dried tomatoes, not our fresh, but just our sun-dried right in here. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and use our shredded provolone cheese. This is a commodity here that we have in St. Louis with the rope Provel and the shredded Provel, because we have Emo's restaurant. So if you're so fortunate to have that, use that. Otherwise, use your shredded mozzarella, or if you can get some shredded provolone, that would be wonderful. And this is what this is, shredded provolone. Oh my goodness, look at this, guys. Is this not delicious? All right, and I think since we have our basil leaves, we're going to go ahead and put just a few of those over the top. Let's go ahead and put a little bit of our shredded Parmesan, and now you have 2 wonderful appetizers, those that love the meat and those that do not. So we're going to pile these in the oven right now. Be back in about 6 minutes for some crunchy bruschetta bread. Molto bene. Well, here we are, guys, and look at this beautiful bruschetta bread. This is our traditional, just the tomatoes, olive oil, a little garlic, and your wonderful basil. And if you notice that I put the whole loaf right on the grate, it was not on this pan, and that was for 400-degree oven at 6 minutes. And then we have our little creative loaf over here, a little bit for everybody. The Genoa salami, a little bit of the Provolone cheese, some mushrooms, and even some fire-roasted peppers. So what you want to do is just begin to cut these now. And this is so hot, nice and warm. You can serve it just like this on your platter. And if you like, you can even put in a toothpick here so that your folks could just pick those up. And there is your wonderful bruschetta bread. You've got two kinds right here. And oh my goodness, this literally, I'm saying literally, melts in your mouth. So, and if you get some of it that falls off, you can just pull it right back on there. It makes it really nice. No problemo. Okay. So there you have it. Bruschetta at its best. Oh man, I can't wait till you guys make this. This is just so good. It's going to crunch in your mouth. Wow, make it tonight. I just go out and get the ingredients. Wow, you've just got to make this. All right, let's have a taste. Oh my goodness. This is the best, guys. You're going to love it. All right, see you next time. And happy cooking Italian. Bye now.